I made a March Madness tournament bracket with Mac Miller's 32 most popular songs. As you can see, March Madness is starting, so I decided let's take a March Madness style bracket and put Mac Miller's 32 most popular songs. I seeded them, I put the amount of plays they have on Spotify, and we're going to go through and find out what is Mac Miller's best song. Honestly, whatever song does win this, I don't even think I would classify it as his best song. It all kind of depends on the matchup and everything, but it's just a fun little thing. First, we've got Self-Care versus God is Fair, number 1 versus number 32. I'm going to have to put Self-Care above God is Fair. I do think God is Fair is a really good song. I like Kendrick Lamar on it. The outro is a little bit long, but I like the story behind it. It's a good song, but Self-Care is just too iconic. We've got the number 5, Donald Trump versus 28, So It Goes. I'm going to have to put Donald Trump above So It Goes. It took me a while to catch on to this song, but I love this song now, So It Goes. But Donald Trump is just an iconic Mac song from early on in his career, and every time I hear this song, I can't help but get hyped. I love this song, so it's got to go above So It Goes. I love you, Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza, but Ladders is one of my favorite Mac Miller songs, so I'm going to have to put Ladders above Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza. I use Ladders as my outro song on YouTube, so obviously this was going to win. This is a hard hitter. Stay and What's the Use are both insanely good songs, but I love What's the Use. I love Thundercat. I love Thundercat on the bass, especially in the live version. It's such a good song. What's the Use is a great song. So is Stay, but What's the Use is going to have to proceed. Jet Fuel and Cinderella. This is a close matchup. Number 18 versus number 15. I'm going to have to go with number 15, Cinderella. I think this is a beautiful song. I have great memories with this song, and I just love this song in general. The story it tells, it's a beautiful song. I usually would put Jet Fuel above it, but Cinderella is just a lovely story of a song. I really do like that song. Jet Fuel is phenomenal, though, don't get me wrong. Hurt Feelings versus Loud. I'm taking Hurt Feelings. Loud is a okay song. It surprised me that it was in the number 22 seed. I don't hate Loud, but this wasn't even a close competition in my mind. My Favorite Part versus Dano. Dano is an okay song. It's, if not the weakest, it's one of the weakest songs on the Swimming album. I still love that song and the entire album, but especially going against My Favorite Part's got to win with Ariana Grande on it. The bass in that song is great. Got to take My Favorite Part. This is going to be obvious. The number 3 seed has to beat the number 30 seed. Objects in the Mirror is a good song. Great song off that album, but Good News, it just does something to me, man. Hearing that song with like a beautiful sunset, Good News is such a great song, an iconic Mac Miller song, posthumous song from him. Great song. I love it. So that's that side of the bracket done. Let's move on to the other side. Woods versus The Spins. Woods is a tremendous song, but The Spins is one of my favorite Mac Miller songs of all time. Me and my friend Jalen bumping this song in the car. You can't help but get hyped up. One of his best songs. It deserves to be the number 4 seed. All right. Upset Inbound. I'm taking Congratulations over Blue World. Now, Blue World was one of the first Mac Miller songs I fell in love with, and it has a soft spot in my heart, but Congratulations is just such a beautiful, unique song. The story it tells, all the songs on The Divine Feminine tell such a beautiful story, but this one specifically, I love his voice on it. I love the instrumental. I love the intro. I love the outro. It's a great start to the Divine Feminine album, and it's going to have to take the upset over the number 8 seed. Surf versus Small Worlds. I'm taking Small Worlds. The Swimming album is just my favorite album. Don't get me wrong, I love Circles too. I have that tier list video. Go watch that if you haven't. I love both of these albums, but Surf is a great song. Small Worlds has got to go over it. Especially hearing his Tiny Desk concert version of it made me love this song so much more, so it's got to go above the Surf. Here's a close matchup. We've got Circles versus Nikes on My Feet. I'm taking Circles. Now, in my opinion, Nikes on My Feet is one of the weaker songs on the Kids album, and honestly, probably the weakest song on this entire bracket. I don't know why it got so popular, and I'm not even trying to hate on Mac Miller. I'm a huge Mac Miller fan, but this song never did it for me. Like how Knock Knock doesn't have more views than this, it is tremendously confusing to me. I don't get it. This is a tough one. Wings versus 2009. Now, the sound of Wings, I like more than 2009. I like the flow of the song of Wings more. I like singing Wings more, but I think I'm going to have to take 2009. 2009 is a song you'll appreciate once you really understand the lyrics and the meaning behind everything in the song relating to Mac Miller's life. This song is a bit catchier, but I love the significance of 2009 more, so I think I'm gonna have to put 2009 above Wings. All right, upset alert, boys. 100 Grandkids is going over Come Back to Earth. Now, Come Back to Earth is a great song. I love Come Back to Earth, don't get me wrong, but I feel like 100 Grandkids is a slept-on song. I feel like this is a slept-on album, tell you the truth. 100 Grandkids, I can't help but get hyped. This is up there with the Spins for me. I can't help but get hyped when 100 Grandkids come on. And I love Come Back to Earth. The intro to that song is beautiful. The whole song is beautiful. Iconic song, that's why it's got 216 million views. But I gotta take 100 Grandkids. Sorry for the upset, guys. Now this is a tough one. I don't want to let nostalgia and things like that and just personal feelings towards songs make me rank them over other songs, but isn't that what music is about at the end of the day? Isn't that like what music is all about? How you interpret it, what the song means to you, how you relate to it? It's all subjective at the end of the day. Music reviewers on YouTube will try to break them down objectively and things like that. And don't get me wrong, some songs are objectively better than others. Like, I think Dang is an objectively better song than Hand Me Downs, but I really want to put Hand Me Downs above it. Hand Me Downs was the first song I ever heard from Mac Miller, and it started a complete revolution in my music taste. So I will forever love Hand Me Downs. But Dang is just such a catchy song with that bass line, and it has really good lines. It's tricky because it's like I gotta pay homage to Hand Me Downs. This is the start of it all for me. But Dang is just a better song. But because this has such a soft spot in my heart, it means more to me. I enjoy it when it comes on more. I'm going to have to take it over Dang, which is almost feels criminal. It really does. And the last matchup for the first round, ROS versus Weeknd. I'm taking Weeknd. This is another one of those songs that I just cannot help but sing my heart out with my boy Jalen when it comes on in the car. Weeknd is, funny enough, originally, I didn't even like this song whatsoever. I did not get the appeal. I didn't understand why people liked it. I didn't understand why it was the second most viewed song of all time. I thought it was just because he had Miguel on as a feature. It took a while, but it grew on me, and it's a top 5 Mac Miller song of all time, in my opinion. And spoiler alert, it really didn't matter who I picked here because Weeknd would beat Dang and Hand Me Downs, just to tell you the truth. But with that being said, we're going to move to the other side of the bracket now, even though you guys already know who's going to win that matchup. Self-Care versus Donald Trump. Number 1 versus number 5. Two great songs for two very different reasons. But it would just feel like heresy to put Donald Trump over Self-Care. Gotta stick with Self-Care. Both are great songs. I love them both, but they're both very different songs, and they're both very good for very different reasons. Overall, I know I just bashed people for objectively liking music, but objectively, Self-Care is better. I gotta take Self-Care. Wow, this is a insanely hard matchup. Ladders and What's the Use. They're both really good, and they're almost similar style of songs. Wow, this is tough. I like What's the Use's instrumental better, but I like Ladder's lyrical and like vocals better. When you tie them both together, I love them both. This is probably going to be the hardest matchup on here. I don't even know which one I'm taking right now. I'm taking Ladders. I'm trying to do this tournament very impulsively. I'm trying not to sit here and think about them and listen to them, because I could sit here and listen to them both, break them down, think about which one I really like more, but I'm just trying to do it like this. I'm trying to go first instinct, first impulse, which one's above the other, just right off the heart, and I gotta go with Ladders. Oh, this is another really hard matchup. Cinderella and Hurt Feelings. Like I said, I wanted to sit there and think about it, but I know the one that popped up in my head first, and it was Cinderella. So Cinderella is going to have to beat Hurt Feelings. A little bit of an upset. 15 beating number 11. Ooh, number 3 versus number 7. It's a good matchup, but honestly, Good News has got to win. And that completes that side of the bracket there. Let's move over to this side. I already told you Weeknd was going to win, so let's just do that right now. Sorry, Hand Me Downs. You have a great spot in my heart. You really do, but it's the Weeknd, you know? Oh, 100 Grandkids versus 2009. Two completely different songs. This one I think I have to think about. I don't think I have an alternative. 2009 is a slow, vulnerable, heartfelt song, and 100 Grandkids is an upbeat, high-paced, hype song. Which one do I value more? See, this feels like heresy, but I know the answer. I know the answer. It's 100 Grandkids. That feels insane. 23 beating number 14. Feels absolutely insane, but 100 Grandkids is going to progress over 2009. Oh, that feels so disrespectful, but it's got to be done. Circles and Small Worlds. Wow, okay, this is getting tough overall. Every matchup is getting to be insanely tough. I love Small Worlds, I really do, but I gotta take Circles. I love the Circles album. I love the Swimming album. I love Circles specifically. It's a great start to the album. I love this album. I love this song. I put this album on every single night to fall asleep, and I fall asleep really quick to it. I fall asleep to Circles almost every night, so I'm biased. I never denied being biased, but I gotta take Circles. Oh, dude, this is insane. Congratulations in the spins. Like, it was literally the 2009 matchup. Which one was it? 100 Grandkids versus 2009. It's the same thing going on here. Congratulations is like the vulnerable, heartfelt, loving song, and the spins is just like, let's get fucking lit. Let's just go all out. Let's just get fucking hyped. Get your heart rate going. This may be the hardest matchup. I could see either of these songs winning the entire matchup. I really, really could. Because I have great memories with both of these songs. Driving around with the windows down, yelling this song out the window is tremendously fun to me. But I also love listening to this song with the girl I love. But I also have great memories of listening to this song and sharing this song with a very special girl, you know what I mean? So they both hold so much meaning to me for such very different reasons, and I don't know what to do, boys. I am lost. I'm so serious. Whatever wins this matchup could win the entire bracket, so this is a big decision. Like, spoiler alert, whatever wins this matchup is going to beat Circles. I already know that for a fact, so this is huge here. And I'm trying to think about all time, not just right now. Right now, I like the spins more. 6 months ago, I liked Congratulations more. They both have been like my favorite song at different parts of my life for different reasons. I'm rambling on, I just got to make a decision. I got to do it. I love the spins so much right now. It's my song right now. But I got to take Congratulations. Huge upset, 25 beating the number 4 seed. That is crazy. And I told you, whoever won that was going to win the next matchup. So Congratulations is moving on again. I already told you, whoever won that one was beating Circles. So Congratulations. What is that, the semifinals? I love both of these songs, but it's no competition. Weekend has to beat 100 Grandkids. Good News and Cinderella. I talked so highly about Cinderella, but unfortunately, it is not its time. Good News is going to have to prevail. Ooh, Ladders and Self-Care. Huh. Wow. That's a tough one, actually. I'm definitely not opening Spotify to listen to them. Oh, man, I really want to put Ladders above Self-Care. I really do. Do I do it? I was just about to move Self-Care, but it doesn't seem right. Is the number 9 seed going to knock out the number 1 seed, boys? It looks like it is. We've got our semifinals lined up. Ladders versus Good News and Congratulations versus The Weeknd. Wow. Okay, well, I know who's going to win this side of the bracket. I can tell you that right now. Good News is moving on to the finals. It is. So, Good News is in the finals. It's in the Super Bowl. It's playing for the Stanley Cup. It's going to the World Series. But Congratulations and Weeknd. Wow. Wow, what happens here? Wow, I said it early on. I said, I forget what matchup it was. I said that was going to be the toughest matchup, and I was such a liar. This may be the toughest matchup. Weeknd and Congratulations. It's like the same story I had with the spins. They're both great songs for different reasons, both very different styles, both very different emotions elicited from said songs. I've loved both at both different times of my life for different reasons. This is this is crazy, bro. Number 2 versus 25. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I have a tough decision, I just delay it by continually talking about it instead of actually making a choice. I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go with Congratulations over Weeknd, and I'm going to explain why. I feel like if we're talking deeper than just songs, Congratulations is worth more than Weeknd. If we're talking just like surface level song, I'd probably take Weeknd. But Congratulations overall, I think, is more valuable to Mac Miller's discography than Weeknd is. Congratulations was taking a step out of his comfort zone. It was a completely different style, almost a new genre for him. He wanted to discover and explore a new side to his fan base. He said in an interview, he's like, yo, we have no girl fans. What's going on here? He made a funny joke about it.
There's actually this one show in London where I was like, cause like I'll be like, yo, all the dudes make some noise, all the girls make some noise, just to see where we're at. And in London, it was great.
Crickets.
I was like, all the dudes make some noise.
right.
All the girls make some noise. I'm here.
Like a
I'm
sneeze.
right here.
One girlfriend.
One girlfriend was there.
One girl, I was like, damn, what did I do?
And I applaud him for taking that step, for making that risk, because at the end of the day, it was a risk. If you have this one music style and then you make a completely different style and a completely different album, that's a risk. And it paid off well for him. I think it did wonders for him, for his creativity, and for just what he felt comfortable doing with his discography. Weekend is a great song. I really do love it. It's such a great song. I love it. It's so sad to see it go. But overall, Congratulations, I think, is better. Because don't get me wrong, I think Congratulations, the song itself, is also great. It's just super, super different from The Weeknd. And now, the finals. Congratulations versus Good News. So I basically just explained everything it has going for it. Congratulations. I love the story as well. I love the story it tells about love and the troubles of love and everything like that. But I also love what Good News represents. I don't love the fact that it's posthumous, because I wish Mac Miller was still alive right now. But I love that with the story of it being posthumous and the lyrics and just the soft, somber sound. It's soft and somber, a little bit sad, but also comforting at the same time. It's got a sad, melancholy kind of tone to it, but it also comforts you in a very odd, strange, but like really good way. He captured it really, really well. I gotta emphasize, songs getting eliminated doesn't mean I think they're bad songs. If multiple songs could win, I would have them all win, but man, I think I've got to take Congratulations. Like I said, I never claimed to not be biased, but I just think overall, what it represents, where it's been in my life, everything like that, Congratulations is a song I will forever hold near and dear to my heart. If Godspeed / Perfect Circles was on this bracket, it would have probably went very, very far, just because how much I can relate to that song and how much I appreciate that song and the lyricism in it. But that's my bracket. Now, obviously, is Congratulations his best song? I don't know. I love it. It's one of my favorites, but can I definitively say it's his #1 song? I don't think I can say that. This is just a fun little idea I had. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if I had any crazy picks that you disagree with. Tell me what yours would have been, what your #1 would have been. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this style, I can do this with other artists. Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.